I was watching your ninth fight with the other day with Joel Ortega. Do you remember that fight?
That was an old school fight. Yeah, I remember. I was watching that fight the other day. Actually, saw a dude of mine. I call him American Me.
Yeah.
He called me the other day. Hey, I'm watching your fight when you was back in the day. I'm like, what fight is it?
Yeah.
And he told me, and I was like, oh shit, I remember that one. It was like my 8th fight. So
yeah,
it was pretty cool.
He dropped you twice.
He dropped me twice and everything, and you know, I came back up. I knocked him out in the fifth
round.
The 5th round, I believe.
What do you remember most about that fight? Like when you got dropped, what did you say to yourself?
That's when I had to man up. I had to man up, get up. I didn't want to, but I seen all I was hearing Robert in the corner. Get up, motherfucker, get up, get up. So, you know, I was like, I couldn't because I couldn't breathe. And he just kept telling me, get up, motherfucker. So I got up at the 8th or 9th count, and I survived, and then he dropped me again. So it was like horrible.
Is it those kind of fights, those kind of moments that define you as a fighter, that you get through that test and
Not really. Those are the type of moments that you do when you're in a situation when you get hurt. You still got to get up and fight and compete. Like I said, you got to kill me to get me out of the ring. The guy, he had me hurt, but I still got up. I was gonna get him no matter what. And you got to kill me to get me out of the ring.
Now, Robert Garcia, can you tell me when you first kind of came cross paths with him? What was it like? How long ago?
Well, when I first met Robert Garcia, I met him in the 2004 Olympic trials. That's when I met him. I talked to him. He came up to me, and we talked at the end of I lost the second day by winning the losing bracket.
Yeah.
And that's when I met Robert, and then that's when he told me at the time I was with him and Shelly Finkel.
Okay.
And that's the time when he met me. They was telling me, hey, Robert's gonna go to you in the box off, and this and that, and all this stuff. So it was like. So I kept in contact with him. It was cool. And then when I met Robert, when I went to his house, I didn't know he was a fighter actually.
Yeah.
I went to his house and I seen belts and I was like, what the fuck? He must be a badass trainer. He got belts in here and everything.
Yeah.
I really, I never knew who he was, and he told me those are my belts. I used to fight. And he was, yeah. And so, he always had this look. You can act him too. He's always had a look when he's like this. When he was driving, he's always like that. Because I guess when he was fighting, when his eye got off. So if he doesn't look straight, he sees double vision. Yeah. So he always had to be like that with his head. So I thought he was I thought, oh man, this motherfucker think he's badass. Because he would drive like this. He always looked like that. So I was like, oh, he think he's badass.
Yeah.
And then I found out that it was because of his eye vision. So now I knew who it was. But when I always thought you was badass with your eye, you was driving like that. So I always thought he was badass. But then again, I met, we got to talking, and he got to know me well, and I got to know him well. Backstory, he got my backstory. It was feeding me ever since then.
How did it come about to where you moved to California? Like you just had a feeling, a trust in him, to where you could really feel it could help your career?
Of course, you gotta trust your trainer. If you don't trust a trainer, I don't think you can get as far as you can get. And me and Robert, we have a special bond with each other. We connect, no homo way, but we got a good connection. All right, man. That's off camera, dog. No, but anyways, but we have Robert's cool people. He's always helped me through when I'm in trouble. He helped me out. He bailed me out like three or four times when I was locked up in Kansas. He sent my mom the money to bail me out of jail. So that just shows you a lot that he's a good person.
So just you going through that just makes your bond stronger, more than just a boxing type of thing, It's like a true friend.
It's a brother from another mother. He's good people, and not only that, but he was my best man at my wedding. He baptized me. He did my first. So he's my Nino, my best friend, and a godfather to me. So it's great.
Yeah, someone like that does have your back in boxing. Have you at the same time noticed people who really haven't had your back? Maybe they wanted interest in you for ulterior motives?
Not really. The person that we have, I keep my circle closed. I don't let newcomers in. I don't let newcomers, the old comers, go out. I stay with the people that's in with me. Whoever's with me right now, that's my team. I don't like to. I know that fucker. Oh, come here with me now because I got fame. I want you to kick with me, and he wants to kick with me. Nah, fuck that. You do your thing, I do my thing. I got my circle, you got your circle. That's how it is, and that's how it'll always be with me. I'm real. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my people, and it doesn't affect me at all. So I'm real. I just keep it 100 with everybody.